We have 4 pillars of the foundation that are up here behind me: scholarship, leadership, service, and community. And each one of you exemplified those characteristics, or you would not be here in this room today. But it's important to remember that you pledged to continue carrying that on. And if each one of you takes up that charge, I promise you that Mr. Terry's legacy will be in good hands.
Giving back just means giving your time, giving your energy, devoting something to someone or to a society. It just being able to provide all that you can to help give back to your community as a whole.
I always had a heart for service, but when I received that Terry Foundation scholarship, Mr. Terry just didn't give me money. He gave me an opportunity to give to other students. I'm a physician now in Houston, and we have a great network now of Terry scholars that act as volunteers. So when we have a student that's interested in medicine, they can contact me and then they can come rotate in my clinic.
We do a lot of pro bono work in my practice. Something that I do quite often is have mentees come into my office and learn. I enjoy teaching, and so I teach a lot. We foster dogs through a couple of different organizations here in Dallas. A lot of them come to us not healthy at all with heartworms or various other ailments, and nurse them back to health, train them, feed them, give them a lot of love, and then help them find a home, a forever home.
Giving back has really just meant availing myself to the Terry Foundation at any opportunity I can. Before I graduated from college, I was asked to serve on a Terry transfer panel for interviews. I was the only current student on my panel. And so really just being there and kind of just acting as an advocate for those students, and just also realizing like, hey, like I made it. I was once in that chair before, and like, you can make it too.
I certainly love doing the interviews. That's how I feel like I give back the most. But I would say the life I live gives back to the Terry Foundation. Every time I volunteer, I think of the Terrys. Every time I take care of patients, I think of the Terrys. I think of the Terrys all the time because they made my life what it is today.
My life mission is to really serve others and to contribute in any way that I know how.
I plan to give back to the community, working towards advocating against child abuse and neglect.
After graduation, I will be interning at the National Breast Cancer Foundation.
I will also be working in a social service project.
I want to instill a love of education into others.
I'm making a commitment to you that I will champion the rest of my life to make you guys proud and understand that I'm going to give you back that return on investment, sir.
Being a Terry Scholar means having a strong foundation of people that believe in you. So I think that means living up to that.
I learned that even a small thing that I do can help and bring happiness and make someone's life better.
I'm actually a panelist for the interviews for the incoming transfers, so I'm really excited for that, and then I plan on staying in touch and coming to banquet and picnic.
I believe that for the years to come, I'll be a part of the Terry Foundation and be a part of the community for future scholars, because I wouldn't be here without all of those people, and so I want to stay engaged and active in a support network for the people to come for as long as they can possibly be a part of it.
Today's our annual 5K, so we've invited our families, friends, people from campus all to come participate or donate if they couldn't be here today. And all of the money will go to different organizations.
It's a really good opportunity for me to give back. I'm gonna run as hard as I can, as long as I can.
With the 5K, we're going out to the businesses, we're asking for the donations, we're bringing our family and friends, and so in a way, like, we're creating something just like Mr. and Mrs. Terry did.
This foundation is all about, improving lives around the state, and hopefully, we're around to, make meaningful impacts in Texas for a long time to come and make this state a better place to live and leave it better than we found it.
And it's like a propagating effect. It's what we can do for other people, and those other people is doing for other people. And I think his legacy can be seen all around the world.
What are you willing to do to keep this gift that you have just received alive so that we can give it to somebody else?